guest is not only on the House committee that questioned local Pennsylvania law enforcement today, he was also among the group of bipartisan lawmakers who on Monday visited the site of the assassination attempt of former President Trump. Florida Republican Carlos Gimenez called the failed act, quote, an egregious security breach after climbing onto the roof himself where the gunman stood that day. The now former Secret Service director, Kimberly Cheadle, said the Secret Service agents were not up there because it was too steep, the incline of the roof. It was too sloped and therefore unsafe to be up there. Well, here's the moment the congressman, a former SWAT team member himself, learned it actually wasn't the case. Watch.
I'm standing at approximately the site where the shooter was. As you can see, I'm a 70-year-old man, and this roof is not a big deal. So for somebody to tell me that Secret Service agents couldn't been here, that's crazy. So you can see that you've got a clear line to the president.
Joining us now, Republican Congressman Carlos Gimenez. You were up there on that roof. Pretty easy for you to walk around.
It would be easy for anybody to walk around. I'm telling you. I mean, it's really not a big deal. The slope in my house roof is a lot worse than that, and I get up there all the time. And like I said, I'm 70 years old. Don't tell me that a Secret Service or a police officer, younger person, can't do it. I did it, and other people did it, and we were walking around with no problems at all. The slope's about like this. That's it. That's all you had. So yeah. It's not a big deal.
Well, the local Pennsylvania police authorities agree with you. We had testimony today that, no, it was fine. There are no safety issues about being up on that roof.
Right. I mean, because there aren't any safety issues about being on that roof at all. And so that was just an excuse. It showed either that the director of the Secret Service was just trying to make an excuse, or she actually didn't even know what it was or what she was talking about. In either case, she needed to resign. I mean, either you're lying to us or you don't know what you're talking about. Either you're incompetent or you're lying, one of the way. Either way, you got to go. And so I'm glad she did.
Yeah. The Pennsylvania State Police Commissioner also testified today that the shooter was spotted 2 to 3 minutes before he fired his first shot. Why didn't a call immediately go out on the radio systems to get Trump off the stage?
Great question. So, you know, my line of questioning was they actually had pulled back a couple of the officers that were actually in a building right next to it and could have seen the shooter from their vantage point. They just stuck out their head. And they were looking for this suspicious person, which turned out to be the shooter. And then I asked the colonel, hey, I know that you were in the Incident Command Center, and you had direct communications with Secret Service, but he couldn't tell me if the other agencies were in that command center and had, you know, that's again, security 101. Everybody who's involved in securing the president needs to be in one place,
right.
At least liaison, so that they, as they're communicating, they can say, hey, by the way, our police officer's seen that person over there, and relays that to the Secret Service, who then says, hey, we've got to get our principal, out of harm's way. I want all the communications, I want all the tapes, and I want to see the timelines on when who said what to who, and then what was followed or what was not done. That's going to be critical to the investigation that we're going to be conducting in the House with this new task force, and the Speaker will be selecting members to that task force to really delve into this and then come back with recommendations, what happened, how can be avoided in the future, and then who needs to be held responsible for what occurred, that Saturday.
Yeah, this is a brand new task force that Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries announced today. It's bipartisan, equal number Democrats and Republicans doing an investigation with subpoena power, which is important to get to the bottom of why the security lapse happened. You seem like a natural fit to serve on this as a former SWAT team member yourself.
Well, I was also the fire chief for the city of Miami, and as mayor, I was also the sheriff, and so I'm pretty knowledgeable about incident command and how operations work and how you handle major incidents. I've handled a lot of major incidents in my time.
Thanks. so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.